We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 2 of the final series of the year between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. First pitch is coming up. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I'm really excited to watch him pitch. He's one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game. You can tell just sitting there looking at those numbers right there. He's piling up some big numbers. He's having a historic season, and for him, maybe a career year.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Fielder, Gary Cox.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Set to deal on 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw by Sandoval is in time. 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in, Michael Lee. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a snap move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watched Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
2-0 count and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. Walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
At the plate, number 3. And a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. The high fastball is in there.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Batting fifth.
Into the box,
Shortstop.
David Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Can't keep that one fair either. And now the count is full. 3 runs already home here. swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 14, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Betts. And that's the 3rd out. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 1st from Fenway. It's now 3-0 Houston. Eddie Farmer is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Here's Brock Holt now.
Leading
He'll lead
off for
things
the Red
off here
Sox,
in the bottom half of the
the
1st.
shortstop, Brock Holt.
Right there for strike 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Grounded foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
So digging in now, Betts, currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases. So we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So with two out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Well, they put the shift on him,
Batting
overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 276 the average coming in for him. 22 home runs and 86 RBIs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Astros 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Stepping into the box, number 70. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Number 70.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base. Pablo Sandoval, you know, he's an interesting story. When he first came up, I don't know many people realize he was a catcher. Then they converted him to third base because he had those cat-like reflexes that could cover everything. He's got a little slower as he's gotten older, but there's still a little genie in the bottle. See if he can open it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. And that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castillo moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
And he lays off there 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
2-2.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Pablo Sandoval.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pedroia waiting the 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Hit back toward the mound, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but no movement from Pedroia. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Stepping in now, Castillo, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. And again a throw, runner back safely. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Still down 3-0. Ready for another chance. Gary
Leading off for the Astros.
And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Cox.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Trout. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Betts. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Look out. 2-0 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
2-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Well, that almost looked like he set him up. Back-to-back changeups. He swings through the first one. Looks terrible. And then the next one, he drills it for a base hit. Maybe set him up. Wanted him to throw that changeup again.
Into the box now, Brock Holt, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Nobody out, runner on first. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 3 is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 50.
In now, Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Right there, and they'll get him on a perfect throw from Mauer. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Set to deal on 2-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the windup and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, David Lee comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck high fastball that time. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Three runs, just 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Astros lead it 3-0. Here's Adrian now. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's dispatched back to the dugout, out number 2.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols saves an error and ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding in once again, number 70. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in, Jose Altuve comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is in pursuit, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 3-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pedroia waiting the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Castillo.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Another try at 2-2. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Gary Cox. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Henry Owens takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
76, Henry Owens.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled straight back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Set to deal on 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Betts. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the stretch. Popped up. Back behind second. Oh, coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Now batting, number 3.
Number 3 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. First offering on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castillo looking up. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
Now batting.
In now, David Lee.
Lee.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
So here's Joe Mauer as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again he'll snap one over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Stepping in now, number 70, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow little roller to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Popped high in the air. Altuve is over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Brock Holt now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Betts. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he takes ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Stepping in, Adrian Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
2 out with the man at first. Now it's 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Way in front of that fastball.
Count was 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here comes the 1-0. chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about one pitch away. I mean, one good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
1-2. Here it comes. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now another 1-2. Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. Left field and deep. Castillo going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Here's Albert now.
Albert Pujols.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Gary Cox hit down the third baseline. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
No one out with a runner at second. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Cox is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
In now, Michael Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Into the box now, number 3, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Three home runs tonight. What a game he is having. To hit 3 homers in a game, you have to have pretty good swings to see the ball really well. But he's had an exceptional night tonight. 3 homers.
Chris Jacobs comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jacobs. Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. No outs, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
The catcher, number 14, Joe Mauer.
Ready once again, Joe Mauer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 70.
Stepping up to the plate, number 70. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Astros 12 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Pablo Sandoval.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Lee looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Pitch number 100 on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. So he moves all the way up to third here.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 13 for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Settling in now, Castillo, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One 1-0 pitch on the way towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Well, that little soft liner did a nice job of staying with it, and the runner scoring from second base on that play. That's a nice aggressive run.
Oh.
Ready now, Brock Holt. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Ready with the 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
It's clear to me he's absolutely hitting the wall out there. When you start missing like that, you're not working with your best stuff anymore.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Speared on the dive. What a play. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. There's Sandoval. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 now to Albert. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder Gary Cox.
Standing in now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. One out and a runner on second base. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 35 now on the season as this lead got even wider.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Betts sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Astros lead this one 14-3. Here's Adrian now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Set to deliver pitch number 120. In there, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Right over the middle, knee high.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-1. Here it comes. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground up the middle. Lee scoops it up. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Vidal Nuno enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Vidal Nuno.
Number 3 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Tough slider down low for a strike. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Digging in now, Joe Mauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
The 1-2 home to Mauer. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Stepping in now, number 70, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hey. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 2-2. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose
At the plate, Jose Altuve. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Here's Albert now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. On Albert couldn't quite keep the weight back that time as this ball is pulled foul out of play. The 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's off the green monster. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases, and he is in there.
Now batting, left fielder Gary Cox.
In now, Gary Cox, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Houston leads this one 17-3. Hunter Harvey enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Hunter Harvey.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, every at bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game and obviously a losing cause.
Catcher,
but I'll take my single.
Money Grandal.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball
Now
down
batting,
and away and
number
handle it as
38.
well as he did to get a base hit.
Into the box, Castillo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1, and he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve for 1. On to Pujols, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning
Number
was off to a
25,
rough
center
start,
fielder,
right? But nothing
Jackie
changes that
Bradley
like a
Jr.
good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A man on third with 2 down. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
17-3 tonight. The Astros blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Eddie Farmer earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Or if you plan to use the D branch, use the Fenway stop. Rail service is available at the Yawkey Station, located on Brookline Avenue, within walking distance of Fenway Park.